literally who are going to be the men, because all the men want to be women, or all the men want to compete with women. They don't want to compete in their masculine role.
I still want to critique. I'm not submitting.
We get that. But stop playing dumb to why black men are against that specific rhetoric. It's the lazy blanket blaming that gets disguised as accountability.
North Carolina, and I don't have nobody to help me.
A woman dealing with a broke man has low self-esteem.
I came to the conclusion that I'm tired of dating black men, all men in general, but black men specifically.
Loudest voices are going to be the women and the gay men.
With my whole chest, straight black men are the cancer of the black community. Gentlemen, it has now come to the time that we have a conversation. I have been saying for years on this show that black men need to have a conversation, black men alone. We have got to figure out what is going on with us. This is not something that black women can help us with. This conversation does not include black women. Black women, stand down and stand to the side. Black men need to have a kumbaya amongst themselves, and I'm gonna niche this out a little more. And it's heterosexual black men. I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for this, but I'm gonna say it out loud with my whole chest. Straight black men are the cancer of the
You can't make up.
Black
His whole chest.
community. That's where it starts and that's where it stops. Ladies, I'm here to tell y'all something. All this I got going on, some of y'all, not all of y'all, with the gays and with the trans, let it go. Your issue is not a trans woman. Your issue is not a punk or not a sissy. Your issue is all of our issue. Straight black men. Straight black men are the enemy to the gays.
Sir.
Straight black men are the enemy to the trans. Straight black men are who are causing harm to the girls and the women. That's where it's at. Now, y'all can shoot the messenger. Y'all can call me all type of faggots on the Shade Room and all the other blog sites that's gonna pick this up and I'll eat it. But you'll never see a situation where girls and women walking around saying they scared of the gay boys. They scared of their life for the gay boys. They don't want to be around the gay boys. It ain't us going around with these fragile ass egos, can't take rejection. We've got to ask ourselves, and I don't even know if the black straight male collective can even answer this question because their egos tend to be so fragile. How is it we are raising boys with these fragile ass egos that feel it is okay to slam girls on their head for saying no? Why is it that we have to make the females of the community make all the adjustments? It's not fair. Straight black men are the cancer of the black community.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Argue with your mammy.
This dude just blamed all men for Pookie. Men are getting tired of that. And who gave him power? The black female, right? They gave him power. As he said, the trans and also the gays, we have no problems with you because we already know why you're speaking like that, right? Because you don't even know who's doing it. I said it almost every video. I get tired of saying it. But if you watch me, if any of you ladies watch me, you go, yeah, no, he's right. He does say it all the time. He says it constantly. But this guy he doesn't realize what's going on. I mean, you can look at things and go, okay, who's doing this? Okay, who's doing the shootings in the community? Maybe the gangbangers, but who are they being raised by? You'll say, okay, who's leaving? But then why did they leave? There's a lot of questions that need to be answered, but he's putting the cancer in a community and a recent cancer on somebody getting their head slammed, Pookie, on all black men. So he's doing the same thing females do, blaming with a small percentage. You know, all black men are in jail. No, we're not. Black men have jobs, right? So what, 10%? I don't know the statistics off the top of my head, but it's not all.
Confusion is rampant in our community when you have commentary like this. The hatred towards men is so aggressive that it's insane. The revered males in our community are going to be street guys and gay men. The loudest voices are going to be the women and the gay men. They're going to have the loudest voices on the brand of blackness. And it's usually rooted in bitterness. And it has definitely roots in the spirit of confusion to even make a statement like this. Because you may be gay, but you're still a man. So why don't you have any influence over the men in your community and have some leadership? Why don't you have that to even make a statement like this? Do you have any relationships with straight men? No, because you are a gay man. You haven't procreated with the women that you're trying to protect. So how are you offering her any real protection and any real covering outside of just talking? Your real protection is going to be from a man who's going to come in, start a legacy with you, cover you, protect you and that family. And there's more men doing that than not. It's a small group of men that y'all are talking about in a negative manner, magnitude, whatever, that y'all are speaking of, that are doing the violent acts, that are doing the wrong things. It's a small group, and they're the most sensationalized in our community because that's all we really care about. We care about the low lives, the perversion. We don't care about anything that's positive in our community. We don't care about that, and we don't tout those things around as being representative of our community. We don't do that. We like the worst parts of our community, and that's what we promote. I told you, our community is the most perverse community in the world. I said this, and I believe this, and this proves this. So it is time, uncles, fathers, in our community, the straight men, stand up and be the voices. The panderers, the bitter folk, we need to drown them out with our voices of truth.
Well, you know, that's why we have the SYSBM in full effect, right? That's in full effect. Why? Because of this. And you're going to see why in the next couple of videos. But this is the reason why. Men are done. Men are tired, right? But still, I constantly make content. But think about how many videos I made of this same subject. Wow, because it's not the same. It continues to happen. Think about it. I can literally find a different video every day. That's a problem. Me being able to find a video every day is a problem. Why? Because problems like this always arise, right? And they make it our problem. But this here, what's going on, it really needs to stop, right? Because we're tired. So many men are tired. And they constantly hear it over and over. And then you wonder why there's such a large group of black men that don't like y'all. Because one of your own, yes, a product of you, a gay black man, not understanding things, not understanding anything about anything. Because if he did, he would never say that. Or maybe he knows and he's just looking for rage bait, right? He's looking to go viral, but I doubt it. But I don't know, maybe because he's on a podcast, it looks like he did this to go viral. I'm convinced. They're all doing it to go viral, right? All these next videos are them doing it to go viral.
Between here and Instagram and Facebook. So somebody made a comment. One of the guys made a comment, and I wanted to show him like why I came to the conclusion that I'm tired of dating black men. And at this point, it's probably all men in general, but black men specifically.
Who's gonna tell her?
Here's his comment, and then here's my video that I posted years ago on my YouTube channel, like explaining I'm just tired of trying to survive the black man's trauma as if we don't have the same trauma, if that makes sense. So this is what he said. I just chatted with my friend. What I said versus what he heard will lead him to assume and make assumptions of himself more than fully understanding the root cause of the issue. This is that example, because my first question would be, what were your experiences? What did you like about dating black men? What did you dislike about dating black men? And let me be very clear. I love a black man. I'm a mother to a black man, black young man, right? However, the things that I see in our community as a black woman is just like, y'all don't protect us. You don't defend us. You don't speak up. It's almost like you feel like, and again, this is not all of your fault, but staying in that mindset is. I know it's systemic. I know it's from slavery. I know it's the PTSD from our grandparents and grandparents before then. I know these things. But what I also know is there's help today. There is something for you today. If you know you was a student or a child that was on medication, why are you not on medication as an adult? It didn't go away. You didn't outgrow it. Like, what happened, sir? What's going on? Then if you have a money trauma, a food trauma, like there are things in place today for you to get help today. But to sit on that, oh man, ain't nobody ever gave, never get, like, I'm tired of that. But here's my video from back.
All right, I'm not gonna play that video. This is sad, right? Because whose tone did she speak in? The same thing the gay guy did. She was speaking of vampire life, True Blood, Dracula, Pookie. I had to get my Jim Jones on because that's who she's speaking to. And then you say black men. It's wild because all black men are who you blame, who you females blame, who the gay dudes blame. All you are connected. All of you were spawns of each other. You created the Pookies. You created the gay dudes by pushing the pops out the house, right? Some dudes turn soft, but I don't pass that. Why? Because some dudes they have certain mannerisms, but they don't go there because they grew up around women. But this guy went there, right? This guy went there, and now he went there again with us, just like you're going there now. This has to stop. It does. Understand statistics. It's very important. Understand it's not all black men. That's why we still speak on what we speak on. Because I'd be crazy. Every video, right? You guys notice? He always says, yeah, it's not all black women. All the time. Why? Because I know as soon as I don't, somebody's going to jump and say, no. See, he's he bashing. He hate us. Ain't no hate here. No hate. But it's hate over there.
With no money, make a woman happy. How is that even a question? A man with no money can't even be happy himself. What do you mean? What do you mean? And no money, money does buy happiness. Now, okay, money cannot buy joy, money cannot buy peace. But money can certainly buy happiness. In this world, money does buy happiness. What the hell is a man with no money doing, even thinking about a woman? You should be impotent. If you ain't got no money, as a man, you shouldn't even be able, that thing shouldn't even try to rise up. You should be, yeah, ED should be the name of the game, because you should be concerning yourself entirely with how to not be broke. What the hell can a broke man do for a woman? A man with no money can't do nothing for nobody, including himself. A woman dealing with a broke man has low self-esteem. Really need to step her coochie up, for real, honestly.
See, this is a call for desperation. This is why men make videos about this, right? When females are struggling. This is why men like watching content like this. Because of this. And then they say, I don't need no man.
Down if you independent and don't get.
A few moments later.
I'm literally on the side of the road in North Carolina, and I don't have nobody to all to help me. And what's crazy is I've been stuck on the side of the road for at least 40 minutes. And ain't nobody stopped yet. And I'm already changing my tire already by myself. Damn. And I just want to say, like, I don't have nobody.
You know what's funny? You guys saw at the end, she was close by a forest. And what would you guys say? What's that bear? What's that bear that goes in your neck of the woods and makes sure no one is causing forest fires? Call Smokey the bear to come and help you change your tire. We want nothing to do with that.
The girl's video, or tag the girl whose video I'm talking about, but this girl just came on here and told us about how she had to cut off her male friend because he told her this very egregious story about how he trapped his baby mama, or attempted to, and she gave up full rights and full custody because he did everything in his power to make that situation horrible. Mind you, he got her pregnant knowing that all she wanted was a baby. All she wanted was to be a mother. There's that he is commenting on how sweet and how kind this woman is, right? His motivation for destroying this girl and creating a broken home was just because he could. She didn't do anything to provoke this man to want to do the things that he did to her, like getting her pregnant just so that he could use weaponized incompetence. This is coming out of his own mouth. He used weaponized incompetence and everything in the book to make her leave him so that she would take care of his seed. Mind you, he didn't want a child. He did this just because he could. He decided to destroy this woman and everything she had planned and wanted for herself. Her chance at being a mother, he destroyed all of that. Not because she cheated on him, not because she slighted him, but because she was a nice girl. We don't have to provoke men to do anything for them to want to harm us, to defile us. But specifically black men. Black men want to get you pregnant. They don't want to marry you. They want like that black man did because he can and y'all will let them. He didn't think that she was going to give up all the rights to her child and in him because what you did to her was unprovoked. He did it because he found joy in it. Out of all the things you could find joy in, out of all the things you could have used your time and energy for, you used it to destroy a woman that did nothing but love you and want to have your child. Do you know how demonic you have to be to just come into someone's life with the intention to want to destroy them for no other reason than for your own entertainment? I send so much love and prayer to that woman, and I hope she gets to a place of healing and to a place where she can have a relationship with her child and not have to deal with that man. And I hope, just like the woman said, that he becomes paralyzed or has to live a life of suffering where he cannot speak or move and has the worst treatment and care around him. I hope whatever...
Damn. You see that? You know, they do say the female jail is worse than a male jail because of this, right? Like, no remorse. No remorse at all. And it's getting sickening.
Up and get something straight, because some of y'all are playing dumb on purpose now. It's not that we don't understand the need for accountability. We get that. But stop playing dumb to why black men are against that specific rhetoric. It's not accountability we're rejecting. It's the lazy blanket blaming that gets disguised as accountability. That's the problem. That's not justice. That's guilt tripping. That's group shaming. And it's burning bridges you claim you're trying to build. Here's what y'all need to stop doing. Stop acting like one man's actions define the whole gender. Stop holding innocent men emotionally hostage for things they didn't do. Stop confusing leadership with martyrdom. We're not sacrificing ourselves for your misdirected anger. Miss me with it.
Mm.
Stop pushing, be accountable, when what you really mean is take blame for something you didn't do.
Woo.
When y'all throw all black men under the bus for what a few do, it creates resentment,
Mm.
not unity. It breeds silence, not
Said
support.
that, man.
And it builds walls, not solutions.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all say you want protection. Cool, we want that too. But real protection starts with respect, not blame. You can't shame a man into protecting you. You earn that loyalty through truth, not manipulation. I'm accountable for me. I protect mine. I correct what's in my circle. But I'm not wearing the sins of a stranger. Period. Stop using accountability as a one-way weapon. Stop acting surprised when men push back. And stop playing dumb to why black men are tired of being treated like a cleanup crew for pain they didn't cause. If the goal is healing, stop leading with guilt. If the goal is unity, stop starting with blame. If the goal is protection, stop coming with disrespect. That's not hard to understand. We're not running from accountability. We're rejecting being your emotional garbage bin. So either build with us on truth or don't build at all. But yeah, this conversation, wrap it up. Wrap it up. Because a lot of you have shown me already throughout my comment section. You're playing dumb on purpose. So that's cool. Keep playing dumb. Keep playing dumb. And keep getting the results you've been getting.
Man, cold, but not really so cold. Why? Because it's long overdue. This conversation has been happening, I say, for a good 10 years, 10, 15 years. It's been brewing for 15 years. It's been happening for 10 years. And it's been long overdue, right? And so now you get so many men making all these podcasts. You know, that's the attempt to try to deflect from what's really happening. But you see it still happening. That's why we show it. It's still happening, live in action. Almost every day, right? And you can see that from, if you look up my channel, right, and you go, man, he talks a lot about black women. But then every video that I'm talking about it, I have what there? Talking about us. This is where we're at. Everything he said is how all men feel. That's why men joke and laugh about what's going on, to keep from being angry. But men are past that, way past that. So all we can do now is laugh and not stress, because a lot of stress comes with dealing with y'all.
Scene for black women is a struggle, and dating black men can be a struggle. You know, there is colorism, there's a lot of things. But one thing I will not do, I will not say, oh, one race is better than the other, because I'm very aware that there are struggles dating outside my race as well. That's something that I feel like a lot of women on this app need to understand. You know, you can date outside your race, but that does not make you exempt from being cheated on. That does not make you exempt from being abused or facing any sort of toxic behavior. So let's not do this thing where we're going to put black men and crucify them when other races do it too. If we're going to crucify men for being horrible.
And guys, I'm going to have all of the creators' links in the description. So you want to know who they are, check the description.
Towards women, let's crucify all of them. Thank you very much. I don't know why all the girls have turned into Doja Cat in the chat rooms. If your relationship with a black man didn't work out, then it just didn't work out. You know, it was going to happen whether he was white, black, purple, or whatever color. Let's not do that, because if you look back on our history, it wasn't the black man that colonized us, was it? No. And I think a lot of women forget about that. They forget about what white men did to their cultures and their countries and what white men were doing to women and kids back in the day. Yeah, if we're gonna go there. But a lot of people seem to have forgotten about that. It's getting a bit scary out here. And as well, it's not just black men that are killing their partners. It's white men. It's Asian men. It's all types of men that are being horrible towards their partners. Like, I don't know. I really don't know where you guys got this from, that it's only black men that do these things. Because I've seen what goes on in Asian households. They be beating the shit out of their partners, bro. It's so disturbing. Even white couples, I feel like we as women just need to find a piece of being single and, you know, maybe dying alone. It doesn't sound too bad because at least I'll die happy knowing that no man has given me a black eye or, you know, tried to abuse me or extort me. Like, bro.
Man, miserable. Like, I understand what she was doing. That was like a half defense. I'm gonna die alone because, and she hit her face. I already know what that's about. Like, this is sad. It's gotten sad. She literally sat there and hit her face because she know what she was gonna say. Men are gonna go, "What? You're talking so sweet," but then you throw that feminism in there, but still you throw realization in what you're saying by saying, "I'm going to die alone," and that may be the case, especially if you're expecting the same thing others are expecting. Pie in the sky. You keep that pie in the sky, you're gonna die alone.
But I just had a random thought, right? I don't think that I'm cut out to even be with black men. And I don't mean that in like a negative way. I mean it in a sense of like, black men crave the same power dynamics that white people have over them. And so they try to apply it in like they romantic relationships. And what I found is that a lot of black men, they be heavy on that whole submissive. A lot of black women, they fall for that. They be like, oh, I want my man to lead me. I want my brain to turn off in the presence of my man. I want him to put me in my soft girl era. And for me, insane to me, because I'm not a. I often feel like something is wrong with me because a lot of these dating takes, they're absolutely insane to me. I don't want to turn my brain off in the presence of a man. Not even my man. Like, I still want to critically think. I still want to ask questions. I still want to analyze. I still want to critique. I'm not submitting because who am I submitting to? I'm a full functioning adult grown woman. And I feel like a lot of y'all say that because y'all want to be infantilized by these men. Y'all don't want to take accountability. So yeah, I don't know.
They can't give up control. They're all gonna die alone. You know, that's why you females are the least married. And I say that because more real men are marrying out because we have to. It's not because we want to, it's because we have to. And it's gotten to this point where listen to everything you said. Look at the title. I don't think I'm meant to be with the black men. I don't think you are either. I can't submit. You said it. I didn't say it. I'm not trying to look like a person, you know, that's just making things up to say, oh, yeah, all black women are bad. You said it. Yeah, anybody watching this video, if you think that's the case, she said it. Listen to everything she said. Her energy looks very serious. Yeah, she's trying to make money on TikTok, but you know how they try to do it? By being themselves. Thank you for TikTok. Because it really has exposed not just you, even white women, Spanish women, right? Women from everywhere. You're all exposed. Congratulations.
Maybe it's not so much of a secret now. Maybe they're pretty open and obvious, and we know that they are competing with us. Did y'all see that video of that man saying, I see why Who Gonna Be the Men became very popular because who are going to be the men, because all the men want to be women, or all the men want to compete with women. They don't want to compete in their masculine roles. They don't want to dominate masculinity. They literally want to dominate femininity. And one of his points was that which I heard about this, my friend told me this, they have created a male version of the T-app competition. Remember when Shara 7 became really popular and her thing is sprinkle sprinkle, and that man literally jumped on TikTok and was like drizzle drizzle? Why whenever
All right. See, she thinks she's hitting on something. It's kind of like an oxymoron, right? Like men do things as like putting it in your face. The fact that you can't see it is the problem. They can't see drizzle drizzle, and also the T-app for men was exposure. That's what's happening nowadays. And also the T-app for females was taken down. I wonder why. All of this is exposure. And it shows you how bad it is, right? How can we see it's bad? The brain is switched off. I can't say all, once again, right? Because there are a lot of females out there that understand what's happening and understand that was kind of like a joke. But it wasn't a joke, it was serious. Because all it was is men being petty back. That's it. It's time. You never saw this in all your life. You never saw this until now. Like I said, within the past 10 years, it turned up.
Phrases, words, and ways to divide women and men from upholding a household. Something about family really bothers them. I want to know where the hell male-centered came from. Male-centered are women who are focused on having a relationship and building a family. God forbid a woman want marriage. God forbid a woman want to be married these days. I mean, my God. Why on earth are women being criticized by other women for wanting to have marriage and a family? There's a lot of women that say that they regret putting their career before family. And some women want to get straight to it. There is nothing wrong with that. There is nothing wrong with wanting to be married. There's nothing wrong with wanting a family. If you want to pretend that you don't need a man, listen. By all means, do that for you. But calling women male-centered as a way to disparage them, 0 out of 10, I do not recommend.
Yeah. But that's what's happening. And, you know, it seems like feminism is starting to take an L. So many ladies are saying, I don't want to do it because it's keeping me single. You have a lot out there that keep riding with it, but you'll stay lonely, as the lady said in the video. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Also, I'm going to have the creators in the description. Also, I'm going to have information for my program. You know, if anybody wants to make extra money or wants to give up what they're doing now, I go through exactly every program I have in there. It's exactly what I do now. And that's what I did to escape the matrix. I'm talking about hiring people to work for you and making more money. I show exactly how to do it, where to get them from for less and take them to for more, right? Also, I show what I did to work at home. I also show what I do for YouTube. I go deeply into everything. So definitely check that out in the description. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Peace out. See you next video.
The Iceman is coming!
Winter is here.